Alright, and I'm back. Yeah, I'm running everything on Ultra, so my stream could probably be smoother, but I'm pretty happy with it right now. And I don't have a badass computer, I have an okay computer. It's a couple years old. That's really funny. My wife has a Dell laptop from her work that shit weighs like 300 pounds. I swear to God, it's giving her like a back problem. I would say if you took off time from work when the game launches and we sit down and play for like 3 days, we probably would out level cap everybody. Just, not that I have time to do that, but that's the kind of game that this is where kids are just gonna fucking log on and go ape shit because if you're in a group, it's so much easier level. It's not even funny. Like, we'd already be done with this quest and overachieved because we both get credit for killing the mobs. And then the collection quests. The collection quests are, it's easy to find this shit when you're in a group. You can just say, hey, it's over here, and then people can go collect it. Yeah, I like those little Asus laptops, man. Like little 12-incher. Yep, I'm on board with you. I got to do the same thing because I don't have time to actually level over time. I'd rather just get it done, crush the leveling part of it, and then work on crafting over time because I hate leveling. It just irritates the shit out of me. I'm the kind of person that would pay somebody to level my character because it irritates me so much. I've done it so many times, and you have too, in so many games that it infuriates me. Yeah, that's a good point. I would be worried about that too, to be perfectly honest with you, because it's always a shit show when a new game comes out. One of the things that's like really critical about this game is having a group of, I would say, like, you probably really need 20 active core people to be successful. There's going to be a lot of guilds that are going to have like 100 dudes, but their contributions will be shit. But then there's going to be guilds that have 20 people that just kill it, do a great job, build shit, get shit done. Actually, I played Final Fantasy, and I really like the storyline in that game. But I also like Final Fantasy. Like, the characters are very personal to me. That's part of my childhood and growing up, and Vivi and fucking, Sephiroth, and playing all of those games growing up made me want to take my time leveling in that game. And then when I got to endgame, or close to it, I quit. Yeah, I mean, this DVS group is a hierarchical group in that there's a lot of guys who are streamers, really good gamers, and there's a lot of guys who are just kids. Like, they just want somebody to follow and someone to tell them how to do shit. So I don't know. I'm kind of on board with you as well. But I do know a couple of these guys in real life, which was kind of the turn on, is that they're close by to me here in the Bay Area, and they have like 3,000 members in their community. That's not how many play the game, obviously. I think right now on TeamSpeak we have like 40 people who've paid for the game, and then a handful that had the game before you had to pay for it. So somehow they knew somebody, got in somehow. Yeah, it is. I agree with you. Like, I would say that like 1% of people actually know what hardcore gaming is. If they played L2, then they have a clue, and they played back in the day, um, and grinded out like a level in a week or a level in a month. That's I can't stand the ego thing, man. I just love to play games. I love to play with my friends. I love to kill shit. If I lose, I lose. I don't like to lose. I try to get better, but I'm never going to be someone who's going to say, dude, you're not good or whatever. That's just so dick. It's a game. Some people are better than others. Some people have been playing for a long fucking time. Us being an example. But if you look on in the streams and stuff, man, the people who have the most biggest gigantic following are the peoples that are helping other people like learn the game, right? Like trying to support other people. Shit, DVC, Tower of Insolence, level. What was it? I'm thinking it was level 8, which was the open area where you pulled the binder mobs and you had to do the bloody fabric, and you just sat there and you botted a couple tunes, and you had a fucking botted SWS and BD, and you just stood there. I, I think that we did that for months on end. Hey, so check this. This halfway filled up question mark. I could actually turn this quest in early, and it would not give me full XP. So it's like hey, do you want to be in a hurry and finish the quest? Be a retard and turn it in, and we won't give you full XP. Just something funny. You know, Wu lives really close to me. I would be interested in seeing if he would play this because he plays a lot of other games. I have him on BattleNet, and that dude's logged into like Hearthstone and Diablo 3 all the fucking time, so he has time to play. I think he got turned off a little bit by the whole Terra thing, like I did. What happened in Terra kind of just all fell apart. That was depressing almost. This is one of those quests where you can either collect and kill or just collect if you want to be lazy, and I'm a healer so it's easier for me to collect, which is why I'm just running back and forth picking it up. It's more mindless. I don't mind it so much. Yeah, it actually doesn't work that way. So the way that the quest or the way that the skills work, I actually show you right now, is that you just replace the tree. So you would go to the like when you die, you can respawn at the lady, and the skill starts at 0, but your other two trees will still be at 50. So you can basically like have one DPS tree, like kind of what I have, that's level 50, and just add a new tree in and slowly level it up as you're leveling up other shit, or doing dungeons, or doing whatever at max level. And once you level it to 50 or whatever level, max level you get it to, it stays that way even when you switch in and out of that class. So to answer your question, how easy do you think it would be to get a cap to another class once you're 50? I think it's probably going to be a 2-week kind of thing to get it from 0 to maxed 50 to have the 50 level skills per. But I think you could probably do 2 while you keep one of your old 50 DPS ones. So you could do it pretty easily. And it also depends on what kind of groups you're in. If it's me and you and like one other dude that's grindy as fuck, we could just probably grind it out in a couple days. Ah. Oh no, it's Krayshawn. Krayshawn Johnson's trying to kill me. He's a mage. I'm actually gonna drop down on his head and kill him real quick. So that was a friendly like faction person trying to kill me right there. But now he's gonna die. So I just avoided dying again. I don't know if you watched that PvP sequence. Hey, here's one of the funny things about this game still. 영저리고 영돌이고 영돌이고 용건이고. 용건이고. Dude, so the localization is gonna take so long. GP 상세 왜 찬다 하자면서 말이야. Yeah, but it was like that PvP was like a 3v1, and I was just like some side buster who was trying to get involved. I wasn't actually like on anyone's team. That's why they were all targeting me. And yes, I was getting raped. That fire. The other thing is my gear is pretty low level. Like if you look at my gear, where's a piece of like that's level 18. It's purple and it's pretty decent, but I'm level 32 and I have level 18 gear on. 28, 24, 10, 22, 18, 28, 26. I mean, I'm way under geared, and part of the problem is they try to give you a bunch of agility gear and they don't necessarily give you shit that you actually need. Like that last quest had 3 they don't have English voices. 하리고 오리고라.
어떤 위험한 약품을 사러 오셨나요?
이 옆에서 자살이 번 허리에 오셨나?
다룰 때 조심하세요. 위험한 것들입니다.
So I'm totally under geared. Just a long story short, this guy sounds the coolest out of all of them. So they've got a really cool inventory system in this game. You can actually sort shit. Go figure. It's like Google for your inventory. Like here's all of my consumables. Here's all my crafting materials. Here's all of my what is this shit? Quest items. I don't know why I even have that. Oh, I do know why I have that. Here's all of my animals. Like you can raise your own animals. Here's all the plants that I could plant. I got an apricot tree. I could turn around and plant that shit in the ground right now, and someone would come and steal it. But if I had my own plot, I could plant it in the plot, and it would grow, and then I could harvest it for the apricots and for the wood. Which you know all this shit already. But you can easily add another tab and separate all your shit so it's easier to see your stuff. And you gotta buy inventory slots with actual in-game currency. So basically, you know, do you want to expand your bag by 10 slots? I'm already up to 25 gold, but I have 20 gold in here and 4 here. So, I mean, this is a really high level one to get to the next amount of slots. Collect black lace veil from the praying girl statue. I really... Oh my god. I hate this shit. You like find something to click on and then click on it. It's really a pain in the ass. See if it's down here. Actually, you don't have to have a house to have a plot. You actually need a scarecrow. And so you set down the scarecrow and it basically puts a box on the ground that people cannot steal from. There's a little scarecrow that costs like 1 piece of wood. It's basically a signpost and it gives you like a 10 by 10. And then there's a big scarecrow which has like a fucking pumpkin, Jack the Pumpkin King head on it. And it's 20 by 20. And then a house plot is actually just buying the house itself. Oh, this fucking guy. See, man? He flagged on me and then ran away. He must be getting attacked by someone else. So there's basically two ways to get a house, and one is through. There's two forms of tokens. One's called Gilda Stars, and the other one's called Newey's Tiers, and you're actually able to uh, buy different levels of houses. Like I think the minimum is like 15 of one token type, and it goes all up to like 500 of one token type to get a badass house with like your own sunroof and patio and all that kind of shit. Then you have to build all the storage that goes inside, all the storage boxes. It's like extra inventory space that's only available in your house. And then you can invite people to your family, and the people in your family have access to all your shit. They get a key to your house basically. They can access all your inventory, so you got to be careful who you make a part of your family. Yeah, he was. In this game, like 3 level 30s can actually kill a level 46, and you can survive getting hit. It's not. It's a little more balanced. I think I was looking, and some of the guys in the 50s have like 6 to 8,000 life. I have 4,400 life, and I'm a healer in shitty gear. So I'll show you real quick just like how some planting shit works, just for kicks, and so I can get a little bit of free XP. Where are my seeds at? Ah, dude, can't even fucking read my inventory. GG. Water. There we go. So you just throw down some shit. Now I'm putting it I'm putting out some like not valuable stuff out into an open area. Planting cornflowers because I can actually pick the cornflowers for XP and to level up my farming, which I really give no shits about, but I'm doing it mostly because of the XP, and I'm lazy and I want to stop doing quests for a little bit. But you can plant a little garden. This is not protected, so dudes could literally walk up right now and pick my shit and walk off and say lols, and they would get the XP for it. So I'm mostly doing this as an exercise. Actually, I'll show you some crafting in just 1 second. So this is farming. If you see here, I got tooltips. Spend 1 labor point to water it and spend 10 to uproot it. So currently the cornflowers are seedlings, and I'm going to hit F to water it, and you'll see them, they'll get bigger. I'm going to remove my screen now so you can see it. Looks cooler. And I'm just going to water the rows. Now some people, like, they make gardens in the middle of fucking nowhere, like try to hide them, and then they just grow tons of shit, because then you're not limited by the space of your scarecrow. The only problem with that is obviously fools might steal your shit. Is that another kind of... yeah, I planted the wrong kind of seed. I don't know what the fuck that is. Scarecrows last forever. So it's basically your permanent plot. But you have to plant it in a protected gardening area, which there's like a limited amount of those. So when you first get in the game, you gotta like hurry up and get your scarecrow and get it in a protected plot so that you can have it. You can have more than one scarecrow though, so you can have that one, and then you can have one that's by where all your guild shit is, for example, and then it would be protected by all your guildies always working on it, for example. So I grew all of those by watering them, and now I'm going to pick them, and they're all each going to give me XP. So I'll just show you that real quick. I know it's not very exciting, but this is just part of the game. So it's 363. I didn't even get an item out of it. Basically, they're just seeds that you grow to get XP and to level your farming skills. I don't know what this is though. I think I planted a lily. I didn't even know I had the seed for that shit. But you figure I'm getting like 350 XP or something like that per 363 to 24.69%. You do this at the end of the day after you've been grinding quests and dungeons and PvPing and shit. It's passive easy XP. But you are limited on your labor points, so you can probably see at the bottom. And by the way, most of the shit you plant has a timer on it that's like 2 days. Like a tree takes 2 real days to grow to full maturity. But I just watered these so I could show you kind of how it works. But when you water these, they're instantly, but they're only small cornflowers. They actually grow into full-size cornflowers tomorrow. So you can see actually in 3 hours, it says there. 3 hours, 34 minutes, and whatever seconds. And like I said, because this isn't protected, fools can just come along and take my shit right now. And there's like, I don't know, there's something like 200 plant variety type, maybe more than that, because I in my box alone I probably have like 20 different shits. There's lots of stuff. There's lots of wood and bushes and plants and flowers and trees, and they're all used in crafting. So let me show you crafting real quick, and then I gotta get to bed pretty soon. But this is stonemason. Let me find you the anvil, sawmill, it's carpentry. Alright, let's just do cloth for example, right? So you can make all this fabric. Cotton, I've got some cotton in my inventory, so I'm going to do it. You can see here that you need wool into cotton. So I'm just going to craft one, right? Now it's going to cost me 3 labor points to make 1 wool. So I'm going to max all of them. I'm going to make all of them and see if I can make something with 6 fabrics and something else. Yes, there are. There are higher level shits, higher level plants, etc. But you still use all the original shit like cotton, which is a low level thing. You use that all the time in like all the crafting. So they make you not abandon the low level shit, they make you do the low level and the high level to make it more comprehensive. Alright, so let's see. If I had some dye and 10 fabric, I could make beautifully colored fabric. Fishing line. I have no skills in this, so I have I have access to nothing. But if you have a lot of skills in it, you get a giant list of shit. And let me show you real quick on the crafting side of things. How many skill points does one get in one skill? It's pretty fucking crazy. Let's say you're gonna do tailoring, right? This is all shit that you could potentially make. It's massive. Fabrics, costume gear, tailoring gear, specialty, and then you can make pieces of stuff that goes into other stuff, which is where you make money. And then on the proficiency side, you can see, where is it? There's a 10,000 skill craft cap on shit. So gathering has a 10,000 max limit on it. So to get to being able to even access those plants for gathering, you have to have like 9,000 gathering to even be able to gather something that's that high of a tier.
나는 벼려주고 갑옷은 손질해준다.
Oh, I haven't repaired my gear in a long time, so maybe my shit was broken. Yes and no. Yes, you can only really have 2 main professions, but you can do the other shit, the basic stuff. So you can always craft the very basic materials that are necessary from each of the things, but you can't specialize in a vocation of that. You can only have 2. So I'm more focused on I think I want to focus on production level shit, just because that's where money is, like wood, carpentry, masonry, probably those 2 things, because you need them to build houses. You need masons to build stones, to build castles, to repair shit, like to repair your house, to repair castles. It's a very fundamental need. A lot of people are going to be alchemists, tailors, that kind of thing, but I'm more of a builder kind of guy. You don't actually have to train it, you know it automatically. So just clicking on something to any of the guys will actually bring up the UI, and as long as you have the materials and shit, you can do it. So basically what happens is when you hit a certain threshold, I think it's like 500 points in a particular skill, then that becomes one of your vocations. So it's There's not a lot of great information on it because no one's crafting is that high. There's a guy in my guild who has like 4,000 tailoring, and he's one of the highest ones on the server, and he can barely make gear that's level 50. Where is this fucking guy at? A hermit. Lester the Hermit. Where the fuck are you? Where's this fucking guy? Oh, derp. There he is. Retrieve 2 crowns red wine from the sunken wine cask. Hunt white shark. Awesome. Defeat sea folk warriors. shit. No! No, 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 no. Fuck. Too fast of fingers. God damn it. Fuck me. It sucks, dude. Fuck. Stupid. What is it? Hunt white sharks. Okay. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Eh? Great. fuck? Maybe like in the cave or something down below. Oh? Hello? There they are.
기다리고 있었습니다.
Thought I lost some XP there, bro.
무의미신 축복이 함께.
I can't heal myself. Really? Reset? What a troll.
기다리고 있었습니다. 무의미신 축복이 함께.